question here, what do I take on a bike packing expedition? This is, as you know, the gravel bike. This is the Pragma Mawson, named after the Mawson Trail, which we just did. We have what to bring on a bike packing expedition. This is my gravel bike. The gravel bike's a Swiss Army bike. I could use this for Div 1 racing. I could use this for gravel grinding, whatever. Cyclocross, touring, you name it, whatever. Tour de France, no. It's 8 kilos. It's about 7.9 kilo. Tour de France, you want it under 7 kilo. Okay. So if you're racing the Tour de France, no. Otherwise, yes. This is a saddlebag. Big one. Big. I think bigger is better when it comes to saddlebags. That way you go put some food in there, whatever. I've got a sleeping bag just smushed in there. I've got a bivvy bag about here, lightweight bivvy bag. And in here I've got some clothing, some thermals, etc. And that's just my nighttime stuff. That gets packed in the morning and then pulled out at nighttime. I've got a little mat here for cold weather. Summertime I don't use it. I just sleep on the leaves. Jacket here, just wrap this around for the morning and the evening. It's just handy. It's just there when I need it. Don't have to pull anything out. It's just there. It's aero as well because it's behind the rider. It's behind the rider. Okay, so it's very aero. With panniers that sit out here, that's okay for cruising, but if it's really windy, it's going to hold you up a lot. Bit of reflective stuff at night time, but I run very high powered lights, as in this is the Night Flux. Boom. So that's very, very powerful. So what have you seen out there, gang? What have you seen out there? And yeah, so in here's just camping stuff at night time. Boom, boom, in, out. This is good. Make sure it's tied on as well. You don't want that landing in your spokes causing a crash. That could be disastrous. Saddle, Specialized Ruby, which I enjoy. Yeah, so it's a two-page gel, but it's personal preference. I've got here bike. These are really handy. This is some bike bag, dude. And these are fantastic little. Got cards in here. Always have more than one card, EPO, etc. Anabolics and Brighton 330. A light. This one's by Nog. It doubles as a power bank. Just twist on, twist off. Power. Got some more little things here. Put jelly beans and that in here. Mirrors, very, very handy. This is a Cat Eye BM45. Another brand called Corky make mirrors. I like the Cat Eye just because it's a bit bigger. And for my little pigeon eyes. And in here we have, so what we've got in here. We've just got a bit of clothing. We've got, then these are camps. This is a Nog. It's called the Nog Bandicoot. That's also handy. Charging stuff. You know, USB stuff. And in here we've got maybe a bit of squirt lube, zip ties, you know, more anabolics, just the usual stuff you have on a bike packing trip. Mountain bike cranks, optional. Mountain bike pedals, essential. 2-wide drive chain, better for range. Tires, I'm using the Specialized Pathfinder with tubeless. And also make sure you got that tightened up. Use a valve core remover, tighten that up, and then also have this tight as well. So top bit tight, bottom bit tight. Otherwise you're gonna lose air. And when I say tight, I don't mean, there's 3 parts to this. There's that, which you close, and then that is the valve core, which you should very, very close for tubeless, otherwise it's going to leak air. And thirdly is this little lock ring. All right, get some pliers, tighten it down. A little tool to tighten that up is very, very important. It can save you, make or break a trip. That's a valve core remover or valve core tightener. Always have one of these on hand if you're on tubeless. And have a spare pump as well in there, the usuals. So that's about it. Water bottles. I also use a Camelback, and that's about it, gang. If you have any questions, let me know down below. That's what's in my bike packing rig. Also, use a little backpack, carry sugar, carry carbohydrate. Always eat before you're hungry, carb before you're hungry, water before you're thirsty, and you're good to go. I've got a 40 on the back here with an Ultegra GS derailleur. Carbon rims by YixinBike.com from China with DT Swiss 240 hubs. Just reliable stuff, dependable stuff. FSA front derailleur and squirt lube. Squirt. I love the squirt lube. It's fantastic. I'll show you what squirt looks like. This is what I use. This stuff is gold. It's gold. I'll show you how to use it. I just crank and I just back pedal as I'm putting it on here, just gently. Make sure I don't squirt it all over the ground. It is eco though. It's very, very eco. And I just put it on the bottom of the chain, and then normally do that at night time when you set up camp, and then by morning it's nice and dry, ready to roll. But you can put it on at any time. I just like to put it on at night time so that it's, and then spin the cranks around so it bakes overnight, and you're good to go. But yeah, Mawson Trail, nice and dusty and well used. But these tyres are really good. Specialized Pathfinders, had a great time with those. And the Mawson bike just lasts me. I mean, I am biased because I do sell these at duranrider.com. Any colour you want. Custom painted, high quality, better quality than Open, better quality than S-Works. This is designed so, look at that tyre clearance, look at that, you know what I mean? Look at that. No need for this GRX fang dangles. The front derailleur. It's perfect. So if it's a mountain bike crank, just by flipping around the flipping that around. So it's fantastic. So use as mountain bike crank or road. Probably the best in between would be like a 4630 absolute black with a Shimano road crank 11 speed. Anyway, that's just my setup. What do you run?